What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is officially a new month, which you guys already know. It's time for another monthly reset. There's so much happening in June. Riley is graduating kindergarten this month. She's also going to have her last day of school, clearly. It is her birthday month. It's my mom's birthday month. And then we also had like a fun little like birthday trip for her this year. I decided to not do a birthday party. I just did not want to be bothered with like all of the planning aspect of it all. So we're gonna have a fun little like girls trip, a nice little staycation, but you know, playing at the water parks and all that good stuff. So I'm super excited for June, but also know that there is a lot going on. I am continuing with my like health journey. Lately, I have been struggling with my energy levels. I feel like I've been procrastinating because of my energy levels. So I have been using these Magic Mind energy shots. They are such a game changer. I've been taking them for a little while now, and what I've really been enjoying about these shots is the fact that I am able to keep my energy levels high throughout the day. I feel way more productive. My stress level has completely gone down, and I've tried other energy drinks before, but what I found is it makes me jittery. I completely crash, which just makes me feel horrible. And if I take it too late in the day, I'm literally up all night tossing and turning, which then causes me to not get a good night's sleep, and it just kind of is a never-ending cycle. So I've really been enjoying these easy peasy shots. You literally put them in the refrigerator. Of course, you can have them at room temperature as well, but I find taking them chilled is so much better. You shake it up and you take your shot, and then it keeps you good for about 7 hours. It is made with all real natural products like ashwagandha, turmeric, and matcha, and so many others. I don't personally drink matcha, but there is an ingredient called L-theanine, which really helps with focus and attention, and I've seen a huge improvement. I'm able to get so much more work done in a shorter amount of time, and I just really have been enjoying them. I will have a special discounted link below for you guys so you guys can save money off of your order today. So if you guys are looking for something that is going to give you extra energy, make you feel more productive, decrease your stress levels, then you guys definitely want to try these shots out. And also to let you guys know, it's a money back guaranteed. So if you guys don't like the taste or there's something about it that you don't like, they will refund your money 100%, no questions asked.
It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing.
How cute is this little dish? So Riley and I had a little mommy daughter day, maybe about like 2-3 weeks ago, where we went to Color Me Mine. It's a really fun and creative place where you can pick out ceramics and you paint them. We've gone so many times and we really enjoy them. So I decided to paint this cute little dish, and I thought it would be perfect to put it right here for my sunglasses and a little bit of a catch-all tray. So when I come in the house, I can kind of just lay everything down while it's still looking aesthetically pleasing. So really cute. If you guys are looking for a fun place to take your kids, I highly recommend it. Check out all of their locations, or you know, something that's similar in your area. All right guys, so it is time to reflect back on the previous month goals, how I did, just giving you guys my feedback and all of that good stuff. So I have it written in my phone, and I know one of the goals for May was to move my body about 3 times a week, and I feel as if for the most part I definitely did that. I feel like I fell off a little bit near the end of the month just because, you know, there was just a lot going on with like work. We had like so many like deadlines that just like popped up out of nowhere, so just trying to get all of that going. But I was averaging about 8,000 steps every single day. There were some days when I got like 13,000 steps, which is like awesome. I feel like, at least for me, especially like having a desk job where you're like sitting a majority of the time, it is hard to get those steps in. So the fact that I was able to move my body was really, really good, and it just made me feel really, really nice. I also continued to take my barre class, which I really am enjoying. So that was just like a nice little, you know, pick me up after a long day. And then also that kind of goes hand in hand with the low intensity workouts. So I've been walking a lot more and also doing the barre class. I go to Pure Barre, and one of the things that I feel like I've been craving a little bit is actually starting to lift weights again. So I've started doing that a little bit at home and like going to my local gym here and there, but I think that's something that I'm going to continue with moving on, especially in the month of June. Another one of my May goals was being more consistent when it comes to posting. I feel as if I've been pretty on track with that. I feel like I missed like maybe 1 or 2 posts, which honestly, I don't want to stress myself out about that. I feel like what happens for me is I overthink and overanalyze and compare myself to others, which we all know that we should not be doing. And I almost like downplay my content, you know what I'm saying? When you look at somebody else and you're just like, oh, their content is so good, and you know, that might be something that you're striving towards. And then at least for me, I look back at my stuff and I'm like, my stuff sucks, like, you know what I mean? And that is so bad to say, but I definitely do struggle with comparing myself to others. So I know that that is definitely something I need to work on. But overall, I feel as if I'm back in the swing of things, and I feel as if you guys have been enjoying that as well. So many of you guys have commented on my videos, which I so appreciate, where you just say that you are, you know, you're excited or looking forward to my video. It's all about progress over perfection. One of them was also to spend less money. So I do feel as if I was really good at the beginning of the month, but I want to say maybe the last week or so of May, I, you know, was probably spending money on food more than I should have. And I think it was also more of, I just didn't have the time to go grocery shopping that last week. So I didn't really have much food for Riley or much food for myself. And I just took the easy road out by just going and buying, rather than just taking the time to go food shopping and cook and all of that good stuff. So, it is what it is. I think maybe like 3 or 4 weeks. I don't remember how many weeks are in this particular month, but like 3 out of the 4 weeks of being good, I will take that. I will take that. Also, I wanted to read or finish my romance novel, and you guys, this book was so good. I will have it linked below for you guys if you were looking for like a love story. It was just so beautiful. There were trials and tribulations and things like that this couple had gone through, but it was just so beautiful to see and read. Well, not see, because we're reading a book, but read about their story. I also really like books where each chapter shows you a different perspective, when it's the male's perspective and the woman's perspective, rather than it just being from, you know, maybe the woman's perspective on everything that's going on or the relationship. So I did enjoy this book. I hope to go find another one, just because again, I like reading self-help books, but there are moments when I just want to escape in somebody else's reality or life. And this was definitely a good, enjoyable read. I found myself always like drawn to reading it. There's definitely been books where I'm just like, I just don't even think to necessarily pick it up, but this one is a good one. And Kennedy Ryan, she is the author, and she's actually coming out with a new book in 2024. So I do look forward to that. And the last goal or intention that I had was to go on a solo date, y'all. This is so far out of my comfort zone. I am that girl who, you know, back in high school, I never even wanted to go to the mall by myself. I always wanted to have somebody with me, but God has been speaking to me lately, and I was talking to my mom about this, and I might have shared with you guys in the last monthly reset video, but I feel as if spending time alone, getting to know myself and learning myself all over again, because again, we're human beings. We're supposed to be evolving and changing throughout the years. I feel as if this is the last piece to get me to the next level in life that I am striving for. So there were things that happened, and I wasn't able to get to the solo date as quickly as I wanted to. It didn't look the way that I wanted it to look, but I was able to go on the date. I don't know if that video is going to be before this one or after, but I will share a little bit of my experience. But it ended up being one of those situations where I didn't get to the place like on time when I wanted it to. And then my friend wanted to join, which I'm like, yes, I would love to go out with you, but at the same time, it's like the point of a solo date is to go solo. But thankfully she was late, so I had a good like 30 minutes or so just sitting at the bar, enjoying a nice like margarita, enjoying an app, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I tried to stay out of my phone a lot and just be present in the moment, and that was scary. But at the same time, it was something that was needed. I definitely want to share more of those experiences with you guys because, why not? Like, I want to also see and use these videos as an evolution of my own life and see where I've come from, because so many times, and honestly, this is one of the really great reasons of doing monthly resets, is the fact of you get to see your progress throughout the entire year. It's so easy, at least for myself, to like downplay like how far I've come, and it's almost like unless you take a picture or journal about it and kind of write where your mindset is at, or where you started, and then go look back on that like a year later or a couple months later, that you're just like, wow, like I've come so far. But sometimes we tend to forget where we started and can downplay where we are right now. So just food for thought. Clearly, if you guys are not into making videos, like journal about what your monthly goals are, and it gives you something to look forward to and something to focus on for that particular month. Because again, if you don't have any goals in mind, you're just aimlessly like living your life. Like, think about getting into a car and having no direction as to where you're going. Like, you're just mindlessly driving. But when you have a goal set, there's a purpose, and it helps guide you to help you achieve your goals.
I wanna be a weekend lover. Yeah, I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers. I don't wanna meet your mother. Never ever ask me how I've been. Remember why you have my number. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do.
As I'm on this health journey, I really want to start purging the things that are not going to help me on this journey, and that definitely is a struggle for me just because I do have a daughter. So of course, like, her snacks are going to consist of, you know, some unhealthy things like chips, which is by far my weakness, but also sometimes like candy, like things that I don't necessarily always go towards. However, when I just want to like binge eat, I'm just gonna take anything at this point. So we have this huge thing of candy that has been sitting up here for the longest. My daughter is not really a big dessert person, even though she wants to think she is. So I think it's time to literally just throw out all of the candy. I feel like it's been here for a while, and then also see if there's anything else that I can throw away. And what I'm going to do for myself to hold myself accountable is I will buy her the things that she wants, but the things I don't like. So I am not a Cool Ranch Doritos kind of girl, so I don't care how hungry I am not eating it because it's just not my thing, but she loves it. So I think that's another way for me to allow myself to still keep all of these unhealthy-ish things in my apartment, but also, you know, sticking to the promises that I've made myself at the same time. So we're gonna kind of like declutter a little bit of the pantry, and then I also have some more chips and things like that that I need to organize as well. So let's get that going.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane. You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a
It is about that time for us to do our toy rotation again. I feel as if I've fallen off a bit. I want to say that these toys have been out here for probably about 3 weeks or so. I did speak with Riley. She told me what toys she wanted out. I feel like we even discussed some toys that we might be able to donate, which would be really, really good. But I need to clean up her room, and I definitely need to do some toy rotation because it's just like way out of control, which you guys are going to see in just a minute.
we're not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away. But we're not the same. It's like we're on two sides of the Milky Way. Somehow we got used to the problems. Baby, we got used to falling. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. 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 Yeah, I just wanna lose my Do you agree? This is not the way it is supposed to feel. Oh, and I can see there are different paths laid out for you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a true believer, and I wanna stay true to my feelings. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my
Although we love toy rotation, it definitely is a big job when it comes to switching things out. She has a lot of accessories for a lot of her toys, so I feel as if there's times when I procrastinate because I just simply don't feel like taking or setting some time aside to do it all. But this is perfect to tackle this during my monthly reset, tackling a bigger job at the beginning of the month so I know that it's out of the way, not something I need to worry about, and it kind of just like boosts my mood a little bit because it starts me off on the right track.
I really wanted to get it right. Trying to find some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight. Didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say.
Here are the toys that we have out for the next like 2 weeks or so. So she asked for some Polly Pockets to be taken back out. Also her toy car that she got for Christmas. So this should actually be fun. We could take it outside, all of that good stuff. She also asked for Barbies. And then again, you guys already know, as school is in session, I basically have to keep this bin the same. However, she is working on subtraction and addition in kindergarten. So I thought that these poppets are a great way to do that, where she could add and subtract using these. Honestly, I have no idea what else these poppets should be used for. So if you guys know and you guys have kids, please let me know like a fun, creative way that you can use these poppets, because honestly, I feel like they're just a waste, but I do think that it will come in handy when it comes to addition and subtraction. But this is always such a huge project, but thankfully I finished before she gets home. Finally got a chance to run to the grocery store. I actually ended up picking Riley up. She was at Grandma and Grandpa's house all day, which gave me a little bit of a break, which was really, really nice. And now, of course, she's outside playing with her friends and the neighbors. So I'm going to do a quick grocery haul. I honestly didn't pick too much up, but for some reason I feel like I spent a lot of money. So I don't know. I guess, you know, inflation and the cost. Starting off with some more paper towels. I was out of that. I'm so happy I was able to get a watermelon. I'm not quite sure if this is a good one. I just don't know how to, I guess, properly pick one. But I heard that if it has like bruising on it, that it should be a sweet watermelon. So hopefully this is a good one. I got 2 things of kielbasa, some broccoli, cabbage, 2 things of strawberries. They were on sale for I think like $2.99 it was. A couple of different Lunchables. I've honestly been struggling with Riley eating lunch lately, to the point where her teacher contacted me and let me know that she wasn't eating lunch for the past 3 days. So we've been going pretty well with the Lunchables, because it is like a colder lunch. So got 3 of these, some more lemons. I got some bananas. Oh, I actually forgot to pick up oranges, but some more bananas. We got some Go-Gurts. These have been doing really, really well. She's enjoying these. I got some more eggs, hash browns. We are going to make our own Lunchable with sharp cheddar cheese and also the Ritz crackers, instead of me buying the one where it comes with like the ham or turkey, because she doesn't eat that. So I could at least like cut the cheese up and then send her some crackers, and that should be good. She did enjoy that. Also some more of the Vermont maple sausage patties. And then I wanted to try these Spindrift drinks. They were on sale. It says it's 5 calories, 1 gram of sugar, and 1 gram of carb. So I decided to go with the raspberry lime. I've never had them before, so I wanted to give it a try, and then hopefully it's like a nice little drink that I could have and satisfy any like cravings when it comes to like wanting like soda or juice or anything like that. Now it's time to talk about my June goals and intentions. I have about 6 of them, but some of them are kind of intertwined a little bit. So in the previous month, I just wanted to like move my body a lot more, and I was averaging about at least 8,000 steps. Some days it would definitely be more, but I want to continue with that, and I want to set a goal of at least 8,000 steps a day. And then I also want to focus on drinking at least a gallon of water. I find that I have literally just been slacking on that. I know that a lot of the times, you know, when we think we're hungry, we're actually really thirsty. So I really do want to put those 2 together, moving my body more, at least 8,000 steps a day, and then also making sure that I'm getting enough water intake by drinking at least a gallon of water every single day. I also want to continue with the solo dates, and really for me, I look at them as a way of getting to know myself a lot better. Like, I want to work on being my best friend, because at least personally for me, I feel like it's so easy to expect or want more for another person, whether it's your best friend, a girlfriend, a family member, anything like that. But then when it comes to ourselves, we almost feel as if we're not deserving of that. So in my opinion, the best way of achieving your goals and feeling like you're worthy of good things in your life is becoming your best friend. You know what I mean? So that this way now you feel as if you are worthy of great things in your life. So that's how I am interpreting like solo dates, that like just spending time with myself and genuinely being my best friend. Lately, I have been struggling a little bit with living in the moment, especially with being a mom. I feel as if my like temperament hasn't been as good as it has in the past. You know, again, life is all about ebbs and flows, but I want to focus more on being in the moment, being present with Riley, especially because like these are moments that I'm never going to get back. Like I literally explained to you guys earlier that she's going to be graduating from kindergarten, and I can still remember when I was on maternity leave with her and she was an itty bitty baby. So I want to take in these moments and just be a little bit more present with her. Yeah, I just feel as if it's definitely a bonding experience, and you know, just want to continue with our relationship because it's going to always be evolving. So I just need to, you know, step back and get out of my head and stop thinking about all the things that I need to get done, because some of that stuff is just not important at that specific time. But spending quality time with her, whether we're out at the park, doing things at home, just being outside, you know, that is something that you'll never be able to get back. Like time is something you'll never be able to get back. Like doing the laundry, cleaning your house, like all of that stuff, like yes, it's great, it definitely needs to get done, but like, you know, time with your loved ones is something that you'll never be able to get back. So I just need to stop worrying about my to-do list and be a lot more intentional about being present with her. I also want to continue sticking with setting my boundaries. Like I do struggle with setting boundaries and sticking to them. I always feel bad about them, you know, when I almost like second guess myself. But I have created and built a life of peace. And you know, I don't know about you guys, but like when you create your own safe space that's just peaceful, like you don't want to do anything to disrupt that. You don't want anything or anybody to, you know, mess that up. So because I've been able to create this sense of peace, it is due to the boundaries that I've set, but I want to make sure that I stick to and continue to enforce those boundaries, because having peace in my life is like so important to me. And the last thing I want to focus on this month is being in the state of receiving. Now, this is something that I have started to hear about on social media, and you know, I feel as if it's something that I personally need to work on. I've definitely been that, you know, independent woman that, you know, so many of us talk about, but I no longer want to be an independent, strong woman. Like for me, that used to be endearing and a positive thing, but like for me now, like that's not cute. You know what I mean? I want to allow others to be there for me and just constantly be in the state of receiving. A couple of days ago, since I kind of like just like started that and just focusing on how I show up in the world, you know, there's people, oh, you need help with that? And like the old me, you know, I think I was like bringing out the trash and I saw this guy and he's just like, oh, I got that for you. The old me would have been like, no, don't even worry about it. Like I got a couple steps left. Like I can throw it out. And I was just like, no, thank you so much. Like allow others to do things for you. And I think that just comes with the aura that we're putting off sometimes. And then the other time I was going grocery shopping the other day, and you know, I'm trying to like climb up the shelf because I was trying to reach something on the top shelf, and short girl problems. And then, you know, this like man comes into the aisle. He's like, oh, you want me to help you with that? And I'm just like, yes, thank you so much. And it's just like, it feels good to allow others to help where they can, instead of always feeling like you have to do it on your own, because life was not meant for that. Like, us as people, we were not meant to be secluded and to do things on our own. We were meant to be in community. And, you know, I just want to start allowing other people in, rather than just feeling as if I got it, I could do it on my own type of thing, because, you know, gone are those days. Now it's time to start meal prepping and making sure that I have all of my fruits and vegetables cleaned, so it's an easy grab and go snack. Also, I do find that when I wash my fruits, it lasts a lot longer. Like, it could last me a week and a half, sometimes 2 weeks, when I thoroughly clean them, rather than keeping them in the containers that they came in. To make sure I stay on track with what I'm eating, I'm going to take the time out to meal prep, and this is definitely something that has really helped. Anytime I need to make sure that I'm staying on track with healthy eating and not just grabbing for the wrong things, is taking the time out to cook everything. And today I'm actually going to be taking it a step further by putting everything into its own containers as well. So literally the only thing I have to worry about is grabbing a container from the refrigerator and warming it up. You guys already saw me cook the kielbasa and then also the cabbage as well. It's still hot. So I'm actually going to start meal prepping that and putting them into containers. I still have to cook the chicken, and I'm going to pair that with, I guess I could still do cabbage if I have any left, or also make some broccoli. So we're going to get that done so we can make sure that we are staying on track this month.
I'm a little bit naughty, I'm a little bit too consumed, but every part of my body is telling me to run away from you. Come a little bit closer, yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer, yeah. You're a little bit crazy. It's been days, but you never change. What's love got to do with it? He comes around, better knock that stuff down. Come a little bit closer.
Let me know down in the comments what your June goals are for this month. What are you working towards? And also, if you guys are looking to increase your productivity, stop with procrastination, increase your energy levels, make sure to click the Magic Mind discounted link in my description bar so you guys can save money on your subscription.
Bye, bye, bye. You're a little bit selfish. You get mad every time you lose. You can't take me with you. I'm scared you're gonna blow your fuse. Come a little bit closer. Yeah, I can really start over.